45 minutes after a very beautiful drive through the municipal area. We're in Community 1 here in Tema, and I'm coming to a place where many musicians might know. If you've ever seen this before, you know exactly where I am. If you've ever seen Sacoholics, you will know exactly where I am, because opposite me is an amazing studio that has churned out some of the most beautiful songs we've seen in Ghana. And I'm being met right now by the man who's made all these things possible. His name is PossiGee.
Welcome.
And he has a beautiful story as to how he got that name. And I'm going right into the studio. He will tell me that story. Come with me. Let's take a journey on Get Started. It's my guest on Get Started, and let's take a journey with him from 2009 up until now. PossiGee, Chairman, thanks for having me. How's it been?
Fine.
PossiGee, what does it mean actually? PossiGee.
The real name is Possible.
Uh-huh.
Yes, with God everything is possible. But Sarkodie changed it to PossiGee because he wanted to sound, hip hop or the song. So he couldn't say Possible G. So he changed it to PossiGee. That's Possible My G.
2009, there's a post you put on Facebook.
Yes.
What inspired that post?
I was working since 2003 to achieve a career through music. So my post was my third speakers and the studio equipment I got. So gradually, I thought I wouldn't make it. But gradually, we started recording songs like Nana Buru, Ahaidu, all was recorded in my room studio.
Wow.
That's the same place here. So I changed my room to the studio. Yes.
So the purpose of the interview is to try and understand exactly what the opportunity within the industry is like, and also to be able to inspire many young people to be what you are now and better. Is this a good money-making business?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about it.
Yes. God willing, as you can see, I have 2 monitors. All the studio equipment costs about 50,000 upwards.
Wow.
Yes. And to achieve that, you have to work hard. So music business, you can make a lot of money through music business when you follow the procedure. When you follow the procedure well, you get far.
We'll get to the procedure, but you're talking about an investment of about 40,000. So that's like your full cost. You're not even talking about your running or your operational cost. So making money means what? So give me an indication, maybe in a year. This even if you can't be specific from a range point of view. Is this a good business? Are we churning out like 100,000 Ghana cedis a year?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
How does that work?
It depends on how you work towards the artists and the managers out there. When you respect their time, when you respect your time, and when you tell them the truth, you can make more than 100,000 Ghana cedis in a year. Yes.
Wow. What's the highest that I can hit?
Like 300,000
a year.
Yeah.
Good. Let's talk about the revenue lines.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to get into this business, there are some lines that probably will be raising money out of. So what are the lines within the industry? Is it the engineering? First of all, tell me about the various aspects of the PossiGee studio. What happens here?
Okay.
Then we will chase the money, and then we'll talk about how to get into the business.
In PossiGee studio, I produce beats.
Okay.
Aside producing beats, I work on other producers' songs, like engineering. I work with Q Beats, Gazi, Street Beats, and most of the producers in Ghana, the top producers and top artists in Ghana, like R2Bs. R2Bs was the first person who brought Wizkid in the studio.
Wow.
Yes, like early 2013, 2014. So I had the opportunity to work with Wizkid and ask him how the business goes. They advised me, and through that, alhamdulillah, we are here.
Interesting. So I hear you talk about music production.
Yes.
And I also hear you talk about engineering.
Engineering, yes.
So for those of us at home who probably don't know the difference between music production and music engineering, What is the difference?
The difference is the music production is starting a beat from scratch and completing it.
Okay.
Yes. And engineering is working on a song and a beat, like the vocals and the beat, merging it to sound good outside.
So which one pays a lot more? Is it the production side or the engineering side?
It depends on how the producer or the engineer comes about things. Years ago, most engineers couldn't make that money. But now Ghanaians are knowing the difference between music production and engineering. Most of the producers out there don't know how to engineer. So when he produces, he's advised to bring the song to an engineer to work on the song. Like King Promise. I worked on all King Promise songs, all R2B songs, and most of the other artists in Ghana.
You're still watching Get Started. My name is Jesse and I'm still with PossiGee, the man who's churning out amazing stuff within the country so far. When we come back, I would have him do a little touch on this system or console and take us through exactly what a typical beginner should be looking out for. We'll make this as practical as possible, and then we'll talk about funding your journey through the system, and again aligning yourself probably with the right artist or the right team to get recognized, because this industry is about quality, it's about connections, it's about recognition, it's about hard work. So we'll get through all of that, and then we'll also talk about the challenges that he's faced so far, and then we'll wrap it up with how to scale up in the industry and get going in a much more faster way. We'll be right back.
Everybody happy, yo, yeah, Afrobeat tonight.
So we need a melody.
Yeah, we come together when everybody feel the vibe.
So the first one is a chord.
Yes, that's the piano chords.
That's the piano chord,
yes.
Okay.
Play what's up, oh. Everybody happy, yo, yeah, Afrobeat tonight. Yeah, we come together when everybody feel the vibe. Everybody feel alright, yeah.
So when you get your chords right, then you move to your kick. Okay. How you want to play the melody, the percussions. So you start with the kicks. You can either start with the snare or the kick. So let's start with the kick.
So you're not introducing the kick.
Yes. When everybody feel the vibe, everybody feel alright.
That's the kick.
Yeah, Afrobeat tonight.
So when you get the formula of the kick you want, then you come to the.
Which one is this?
Yeah, this one is the snare and the percussions.
So those are the encomiums.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So gradually, then you are building your beat. Then the feeling you want to feel, add anything. Then let's add the bass.
Everybody feel alright. Like when you hear the go, the beat where they play.
Yeah. So actually, with this song, it was co-produced by OT, who played the guitar, and Mr. Ochre, who played the sax. So let's listen to the sax first. OT on the guitar.
So you record all of this separately?
Yes, separately.
And then you bring it together?
Yes.
Africa, yeah. Africa, whoa, yeah. Kelvin boy is calling. When I dance, you dance, oh. When I see my friends, yeah.
So when you get your beats right, then
everybody happy, yo, yeah. Afrobeat tonight, yeah. We come together when everybody.
So everything comes together.
Yes.
Everybody feel alright, yeah. Afrobeat tonight, yeah. We come together when everybody feel the vibe. Everybody feel alright, like when you hear the go.
So after everything is complete, now we have to work on the beat to sound great and the voice to sound.
So this is not even done?
No.
But it's danceable.
Yes, it's danceable, but you need to sound right in the speakers outside, in the pub, maybe on radio, on TV.
Okay, so this is the production.
Yes, the production.
So what you're speaking about is now engineering.
Engineering, yeah. The
so
mix and master.
How does that also happen?
Okay, so it depends on how any engineer starts with, but for me, I start working on the vocals. That's the vocals.
Africa, whoa, yeah.
So let's say if it's raw,
Kelvin boy is calling.
if it's raw, it sounds this.
When I dance, you dance.
This is how it sounds. So when you start editing it,
Yeah, I said, Charlie, what's up? Oh?
you add
Everybody
your reverb.
happy, yo, yo, yeah. Afrobeat tonight, yeah.
So when I'm done with the vocals, then I move back to the kick. How the kick, the punching of the kick, how I want it to be. What should go down, what should come up. Then how the guitar should separate itself in the beat, yes.
When everybody feel the vibe.
So after I've done doing this, then left with the mastering.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's the mastering?
The mastering is to give the sound weight, yes, and color. Yes.
Okay, so that the engineering gives it the finesse,
yes.
you know, the fine tuning and everything
yes.
else. Yes. And the mastering would do what exactly?
The mastering would just color the song. It will give it texture, mid, bass, and highs.
Okay,
All
so
will sound
after
right.
that is ready to go to market.
Yes.
So this is your job.
Yes.
So do you charge at every stage?
Yes. Every stage, from music, from the beats creation to the engineering. Yes.
So let me speak to you as an artist, or let me speak to you as a creative person. Something inspires you to do these things.
Yeah.
So for the young people who you are encouraging to start from the piano side, to get to the computer side, and also get to the DAW side, what level of inspiration do I need? Because every area requires something which is not stated. What's that thing that I need?
Don't give up spirit. Yes, don't give up. Never give up. Every stage you reach in life, you have something to learn about. You'll be disappointed, but during the disappointment, you have lesson to learn. So you should have never giving up spirit. Then learn from everyone. Give yourself time to grow. When you grow, the world will definitely hear about you.
Let's get to the point where we ask him about how to scale up the business. We need to move the industry to a bigger level. What kind of investments do they need? What kind of support do they need within the industry to scale up? What do you need?
We need our royalties. GAMRO. It starts from GAMRO. GAMRO should lobby hard to get the mechanism, producers and artists in it. With that, we won't go and beg for money from the big artists. When we get our royalties paid, we'll be billionaires. Yes, definitely.
We'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: if indeed we're banking around, say, 100,000 to 300,000 a month, as an example, if I gave you an investment of, say, 5 million, what would you use it for?
I'll use it to get the mechanism for royalties.
So what is the mechanism? The software? Or?
No, it's not a software. It's a device which is attached to a router. Yes, a router, a television, radio station, pubs. So when you attach that, every song played, a code will generate, then send the transmission to the software. So you will know maybe if it's Kelvin Boy's song, played 3 times, it will indicate. If it's a musical song, 4 times, it will indicate. Then GAMRO will decide, okay, each song we will pay 20.5% for the artist. So if maybe Sarkodie's song is played 100 or 200 times, 20.5 times 200, that's money.
Fair.
Yes.
As you wrap up, what is the best work you've done? Afrobeat, which is Afrobeat?
Afrobeat, Kelvin Boy's song.
Oh, this one. It's the best song you've done?
Yes.
But you've worked for other bigger
Yes. Bigger, yes.
Wow. Favorite artist?
Yeah, favorite artist.
What's your favorite? Who's your favorite artist?
All of the artists are good. Yeah.
Finally, I give an opportunity to wrap up and speak to camera.
Yeah.
So you say a couple of words to the young people out there who want to be like you.
What I want to tell the upcoming ones out there, you should not give up. Pray hard, determination, stay out of drugs, tramol, weed. It won't help. If you want to get and be bigger like PossiGee, stay out of drugs. Stop chilling. Focus. Educate yourself. Have time for yourself, and God will elevate you.
So let's make a date, same time next week, right here on this channel. My name is Jesse Japan. Whatever you have to do, understand one thing: it's only scary until you get started, and be ready to go through the process as he did. I'm going to spend some time here in the studio to jam a little bit. I'll see you next week.
Africa.